Hi YouTube, this is RobinX1 here, and I'm doing for you today Incredible Hulk, part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that came out in 2009, I want to say. Yeah, it came out in 2009, shortly after the Iron Man film. And I think originally people thought the film was going to be a separate film that was not part of the whole Avengers thing. Because when Iron Man came out, Avengers was, like the big thing. And then when this film came out and was revealed to be a part of that universe, I think it helped the movie a lot more. Incredible Hulk sees Bruce Banner on the run, because after his accident that caused him to turn into the Hulk, General Ross targets Bruce Banner, forcing him to go underground. And Bruce Banner tries to find a cure to get rid of the Hulk. And in his quest to find a cure, he has to return home, and there we see Betty Ross come into play. We see Bruce Banner fighting the Abomination, sort of fighting General Ross, and because General Ross basically wants to use the super soldier program that created Captain America and is trying to recreate the serum. And Bruce Banner was working on the super soldier program. So the film is based on is more of the ultimate line of Hulk, whereas the original Hulk, Ang Lee's version, was more based on the 616 universe. So General Ross basically wants to recreate the super soldier program. But because what he doesn't realize is the fact that the super soldier program has this, it's all about the soul, and the super soldier serum sort of manipulates the soul of a person, revealing their true colours. And in the case of Bruce Banner, it creates the Hulk. Edward Norton did a wonderful job playing a Bruce Banner. And we see Bruce Banner that is very, very damaged. Like, the effects of the Hulk sort of affects him, but not in the same way as Ang Lee's version did. Because whereas Ang Lee's version was sort of this dreamscape and the psychological aspects of the Hulk, this film didn't really have it. Like, there were psychological effects on Bruce Banner, but they weren't to the extent of Ang Lee's version. In my personal opinion, I kind of didn't mind Ang Lee's psychological approach to the film, because this film definitely lacked that. You know, we get the impression that Bruce Banner and Hulk might be two separate beings, but we didn't get, it wasn't really very clear on if these two were two separate beings. Because in the comics, it's established that Bruce Banner and the Hulk are two very separate beings who just so happen to co-inhabit one body. The Hulk doesn't, in The Incredible Hulk, it doesn't really have very much of that. But Edward Norton played a wonderful Bruce Banner. He tried to bring an emotional depth to the character, and he wasn't so overly emotional that I think would turn a lot of viewers off from watching the film. Liv Tyler as Betty Ross did a very good job. Personally, I like the one in Ang Lee's version best, as Liv Tyler was a little bit more quiet. And the General Ross in this film was very good. So I give this film is very good. And I like the fact that even though it was a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it stood on its own as a film. Because quite a lot of the Marvel Cinematic Universe tried to play it so that it was Iron Man. And I think that caused quite a big problem with the movies themselves. Because they were trying to be too much like Iron Man. And I like this film because it tried to be created on its own, even though it was a part of the universe. So, a very good film. If you didn't like Ang Lee's version, this is a miles better than the movie. So, that's me signing off for now, and I shall see you all later for Iron Man 2. Which, unfortunately, will be the last film that I review for the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a while. Simply because I don't have any more DVDs based on that particular universe. But when I do, I shall review them momentarily. So, that's me signing off. And see you later. Bye.